Don't even get me started. It's like Fahrenheit 9/11 all over again. So who is Lucifer? Well, if you know anything about the Bible, then you know that the Bible was originally written in the language of Hebrew. And in Hebrew, the word Lucifer is translated as the morning star. Now, I'm guessing the morning star is probably Venus. And they're probably talking about how you can see Venus as one of the last stars in the night sky. So when the sun goes down, or the sun comes up, I mean, you can still see the moon and some of the planets that are closest to us, and Venus being one of those planets. It can be visible in the morning, so can Mercury. Mars, too, is red. That I don't know anything about. But anyway, so Lucifer means the morning star. And I bring this up because the question is, who is Lucifer? That's the first question. It's a two-part question. The first part is, who is Lucifer? Well, we believe what the scripture tells us, and it tells us Lucifer is the morning star. Now, if you read further on in the Bible, you eventually get to this book called Revelation. And Revelation is basically a book about a bunch of prophecies about the end of times. And a lot of people think that we're living in the end of times right now. In fact, they think that our whole social agenda based on money is like the whole social media thing about people just wanting sex, drugs, rock and roll all the time. They believe that, this is all end of the world shit, and that people are going to become hedonistic, superficially attractive, and narcissistic, sociopathic, abusive behavior will fucking reign, a tyranny of triangulation throughout the nations. And that's pretty much what's happening. Women today are all whores, running around looking for the magic dick with the fucking super-sized wallet. And the people that run the country, run the world, have made it illegal, completely illegal, to do anything that you're supposed to be able to do given to rights by God. And I mean, live in the woods and drink clean water. And if you want to go hunt a goat, you can do that. You don't have to pay the king's tax for his land. And so that doesn't really have anything to do with Lucifer so much. Oh, other than, he's supposed to, be this big deal in Revelation about the end of the world. He's supposed to appear and all this stuff. And we're all supposed to burn in hell for our sins and whatnot. But what's interesting is in the book of Revelation, Jesus Christ shows up. Yeah, he shows up at the end from heaven. He comes down from heaven, angels and flaming swords. And they basically go around and destroy the world. Yeah, everybody's like, believe in Jesus. It's like, you want me to believe that some guy is going to come down here one day and he's going to bring angels with him and they're going to wipe out all the sinners. Okay. And so they ask Jesus who he is when he comes back from heaven. And he says, I am the morning star. No, it's right there in Revelations. Okay. So
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, everybody out there in Dreamland. This is Crazy Red coming at you live. Today is March 31st, and it is a super blue moon out there, ladies and gentlemen, here in Music City. Get used to the sound of my voice. Let it give you chill.
You want more, you see? You want more, you're addicted to that crazy red sound. You just want to get some more of it. Alrighty then. To a feather slowly drains the heart. Live in isolation is the cure worth the start. Time in facet rain is sheltering me. She gives me all her love and tears. She tried for free. Cried for free. Feather slowly drains the heart. Live in isolation, it's the cure worth the start. Diamond facet rain is sheltering me. She gives me all her love and tears. She cried for free. Where are you, baby? Where'd you go tonight? You know it's not right. Leave me here so
What's your problem?
blue for you.
I said, what's your problem?
Will it feel like fate in December? Will you care? Anyway, would you care what I say? I always thought that you were the beautiful one. Now that we're over, won't you tell me who's the next to come?
Hey, buddy.
I know you don't worry much about it. You've been here
I don't know how to
before.
put it back.
I know that you'll still be staying. My heart is in the floor. Take your time and deliver a chance to run away. Will it feel like fate in December? Would you care? couldn't find my way back home. Would you still burn candles after all the years I've been gone? And I know you don't worry much about it, 'cause I've been waiting for so long. I know I'll still be standing, singing the same old song. Take your time and deliver a chance to run away. Will it feel like fate in December? Will you care anyway? Do you care what I say? Thank you. Have a good night.
GMO mosquitoes. We need to get rid of these things. No matter where you go, there you are. But you got to be in the right frame of mind. If not, you might miss a good time. Woo! God! Yeah. I think you got him, sir. And your hair's on fire again. But you can heal. You can heal the sick. God, fucking oh, look at that. Look at this barrel smoking from hell. Yeah. No, you gotta do it right. If you can't play with the big dogs, you gotta stay home. Go fucking home. Go.
Anyways, Krazy Red, and I am live here on your Facebook stream, although I'm sure they're not going to do that. So, sorry. Yeah, you can always watch it. Anyways, Krazy Red, live. Blood Ritual Magic. You can curse on all you fuckers out there. Fucking with my shit. But anyway, other than that, rock and roll, baby. And, you know, we're just busting out videos today. Kind of a trial run for Facebook here, guys, because I don't do anything too crazy or Zuckerberg will shut me down. So if you want to see the crazy stuff, you're gonna have to go on the YouTube or the Vimeo. Now I got a Vimeo channel you all can check out. It's got all the crazy, stuff that like all my ex-girlfriends wish I wouldn't put up. But hey, you signed on for this deal, baby. And since I'm already a guinea pig at, MK Ultra, at least I figure I'll give him something entertaining to watch there at the office. Krazy Red's doing his live stream again. Let's just see how far he can push it this time without going too far over the edge. Anyway, here's a video I made for one of my songs. See if it works. Nope, it doesn't work.
not wish to simply preach to all of you. I would like to give you something. A tool, so to speak, for you to use. Open up yourselves. So that you too may begin to tap in to this power and begin to feel it here on Earth. You are created and designed to have this power, by the way. But those who rule over you have done everything that they can to continuously oppress this ability. They have done it by poisoning your food and your water and keeping you from anything that will help you become more what you are meant to be. But I will teach you simple ways for you to begin to use and wield your power. Now I wish to explain to you, for those of you who do not know, that you give off energy in the form of waves, like everything in the universe. Everything gives off an energy in waves. And you as humans give off two types of waves. Beta waves and alpha. Now beta waves are called beta waves because they are two nuclear centers that give off these pulses in your brain. And they radiate off of you 3 to 6 feet in diameter. And they are like circles, they are like speakers in your brain, giving off these pulses. And they pick up energy around you and feedback to your brain information. This is very much like sonar, which bats possess, or dolphins, who have a much higher brain and are actually way more intelligent and more worthy of being rescued from this world that will one day die than you are. Or they have found true enlightenment within themselves and treat each other with love, kindness, forgiveness. But as you are still busy destroying each other, and many of you who are becoming aware, you lack guidance, and so you use your powers for ill-gotten gains, which we find even more despicable. But like I said, I wish to give you something. So, what I would like you all to do is learn how to use your alpha and understand what your alpha is. For your alpha is within and under your control, although you do not know it, at least most of you are aware of it. See, with the beta waves, this is a pulsary thing that comes from your electromagnetic body. It gives off this energy. It is the reason why you're able to do things that you may not quite understand. Have you ever slipped, fall, only to grab onto something that you were not actually looking at? This is your beta working for you. For your beta can see all around you. Feel it. It is what makes you feel vibrations and vibes from each other. While most humans prefer that free electricity space to give room for these beta waves. They are alpha waves, intuitive. And they can be used in much greater and much more accurate ways than your beta waves. Most of your European culture lives in a thing of visibly things called witchcraft. Many have now found that they feel that they are witches. But you are not a witch. Being a witch is not a title, a thing that you are. It is a thing that you do. Witching meant to wield. To wield meant to wield one's alpha. once you begin to learn to use your alpha wave, you'll begin to learn to do things that you cannot learn any other way. You cannot learn this. The internet. No, I mean, you can learn the ways to cultivate these abilities, but you learn to use the abilities. Everything that you learn, you will learn within yourself, your own perfection, with these abilities. Now to learn how to use your alpha, you must first learn to recognize what your alpha is. And the best way for this is through meditation, through simple meditation. Now I want you all to close your eyes. Go ahead, close them.
Well, dreams
There you go.
feel real while we're in them, right? It's only when we wake up that we realize.
Now I want you to turn on that big movie screen that you have within your mind. And all of you, I don't care who you are, all of you know exactly what I'm talking about. That place where you project your fantasies. And that place where you see us in your dreams. That place where your dreams come true. I want you to turn on that. I want you to focus your attention upon it. Now I'm sure many of you have seen the classic countdown video from the film when it begins. Going from 10 down to 0.
Just a dream.
Till the film starts. There is a reason why they show you this image, and I shall put it up here on the screen for you, for those of you who still have your eyes open. For this is a very powerful and simple meditation that even those of you who are unaware go through when you watch this short sequence of numbers counting down. I'm asking you to project this image onto that movie screen in your brain. You can start off with the number 10. Put the number 10 in your mind. Leave it there on that movie screen. Hold it there. Don't let yourself think of other things now. Just hold that 10 in your mind. Now I want you to turn your 10 into a 9. Yes, make it a 9 now. Get rid of the 2 numbers and make one number, the number 9. And hold it there. Many of you are already beginning to feel your alpha come alive. It's that feeling you're getting, that sensation you are feeling. As if you are reaching out with something else. That is your alpha. Continue your countdown for as long or as short as you like. But to go through the numbers, 10 through 1, and then finally 0. And by the time you get to them, you will be projecting your alpha wave. Your alpha wave is connected to you. It is connected to your beta waves, and it is connected to everything in the universe that gives off energy. And many of you out there trying to figure out why certain things are happening to you, like dreams coming true, visions. This is your alpha. For sometimes the alpha walks on its own, does its own little thing, where you're not really in control of it yet. It's like a muscle spasm or something like that. Many of you out there are suffering because of your misuse of this energy. So I will not go into those now, but I will teach you the simple trick of turning on your alpha. It starts with the countdown. And since we are here at the countdown of extinction, why not give you this power? Why not feed it to the masses? Make it more interesting. Once you recognize this higher vibration within yourself, I recommend you learn to hold it and hold on to it and to keep it within you at all times. But I also warn you, be careful how you use it. Do not use it to make money of any kind. Do not use it to trick or fool your brothers and sisters into getting them to do things for you. And do not pride yourself on your advancement over others, but learn to teach those who do not know. But with every student